And here we go. We got first ride for Aiden. This looks like.
Yeah, Aiden Masencamp, a South African, big, powerful, heavy-footed surfer, Rich.
Yeah, he's got shades of, I guess, Geordie's heritage in pedigree in here as well. Just the way he attacks the wave, really uses that rail exceptionally well. Great timing on this wave. I love that wrap. That was so good. Throwing an absolute ton of spray. Gets a little tail release on that third turn. Onto the inside. Finishes strong again. Kicking the tail out a little bit harder.
Yeah, even though there was a bobble in this wave, he still put together like 3 or 4 really strong turns. So it's going to be interesting to see where the judges go with this one, because that was probably the biggest wave I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, and we saw some clean, smooth, refined surfing from Hirojo on that last heat, but this was finished too. Full manpower. Yeah. Flowing as Sarah's surfing is, she needs to find extra gears. Sophie's moving at a great pace at the moment, and that's the gear that she needed. There's that bigger turn. That's a great start to this ride. If she can continue to hammer this one down the line, she's on her way to another solid score. She just dropped a 7 on a previous wave, and I don't think I've ever seen her unload on a section like that. She's going to do some great surfing, but, you know, she really put it all on the line on that first move.
Ooh, paddling. Yeah, we saw an error earlier on from Matt McGillivray to not get onto a big wall. This South African's not going to make a mistake. Releases the tail as well. A little bit of a thud landing. And it's one of these bigger waves that does tend to push a bit wide. Is this one going to cup out and form on the inside section? Masencamp will want to stay right in the energy pocket here. It's starting to stand up for the South African. Let's go. Nice rail grind. A little bit wobbly in here. Inside section, going to capitalize on it, and he does. He likes it. He's quite an emotional young chap who's been sobering himself up and just keeping it all calm in the last year of his career.
As you see the replay of Blue, Boom. Great off the top, out the back. Oh, another quick snap. And looking really sharp.
You know, I'm excited to watch this contest go down. It's the low tide kind of brings it to where it kind of sweeps down the point and kind of gives it a fat kind of look to the face. But here goes Aiden Masencamp.
So our South African in the blue, ripping a good first turn off the top. Of course it is Masencamp taking on Josh Miniz in this one. Number 7 of this round, going to pick surfers. Wow, nice finish on the end from him. Drifting that tail. He's got some good flair, this kid. And he surfed that one really, really well. We have seen in the previous heat, O'Leary showing us you don't need to get a big rumbler all the way down to the cliffs to get a score. And that was some nice venom from... This was one of our South Africans, the local girl, Sarah. Let's see what she's got here.
She was talking about her backhand approach in the interview with us yesterday, and she gets started with 2 great-looking turns. That first one...
You notice he kicks out of that wave. We're going to see here again, up and riding, Aiden Masencamp.
Well, the live action continues. Masencamp here is trying to up a 5.83, which he fetched on his first ride. Nice body angle there, almost a Larry layback into that final turn.
From 2009, she had multiple titles, but out there in the lineup, looking for her first major Challenger Series victory. Sarah Baum, she's playing catch up here because India Robinson was kind of running away with it for a moment there, but this is a good size set wave, and Sarah let go of some big turns.
Yeah, she did. It's exactly what she needed. Oh, it was a low road on that on the end of that wave. But she got some good work. Let's focus on what she did on the outside here. Gets that first turn and then gets caught behind a little bit. Manages to get around it. Another nice swoop, but from being critical.
We also had Aiden gets his another wave, and it's slightly bigger looking wave than Kia Butler's, and he finishes that one nicely, so that could well go into his score.
A lot of the events in this region, back in the WSL in a big way in Australia, and backing some of our athletes as well, as we see Sarah up. So a 4.17 on the last ride. Finds a bit more flow on this one.
Richie are going to be joined by Ron Blakey to talk through all of today's action. This is going to be some of the action we're going to talk about. The 7.33 Rich for Aiden Masencamp.
Wow, what a start.
Hoping to find a little left face. It doesn't open up for her. Sarah Baum in the lead, driving off the bottom into that top turn. Digs the rail, holds on to the finish. I can't believe she made it out of that one. And now she's looking for more open face to finish off with. And there we have it. She's currently sitting in the lead and trying to build on that scoreline.